Did you catch that video? If not, you better sit down and get ready, because what started as a regular birthday party turned into a full-blown fight scene straight out of a reality show. We're talking about Remy Ma and Claressa Shields. Yes, the Olympic champion, getting into a wild all-out brawl. And what was it over? You guessed it. Papoose. It all went down at a fancy event that was supposed to celebrate Papoose's latest business launch. But instead of popping champagne and cutting cake, fists were flying and heels were coming off. According to people who were there, it quickly turned into one of the craziest celebrity fights of the year. Now let's talk about the players. Remy Ma, also known as Remy Ma, rapper, mom, and someone who's been through it all, wasn't about to stay quiet anymore. On the other side, Claressa Shields, a two-time Olympic gold medalist turned reality TV star, wasn't going to back down either. Both women were in the same room, fighting over the same man, and from the looks of it, this wasn't just a random argument. This was something that had been bubbling under the surface for months. There had already been rumors. Threats in DMs, shady posts, backstage confrontations, you name it. And the most shocking part? Papoose was just standing there, in the middle of all of it, holding a red velvet cupcake like it was just another Tuesday. Let's go back a bit. Papoose and Remy were once considered hip-hop royalty. Their love story had been praised, surviving prison, supporting each other through music, and staying strong together. But everything started to fall apart the moment Claressa came into Neon. The picture. It began with her guest appearance on one of Papoose's songs. Then came the gym selfies, the two of them training together, looking cozy. One photo even showed Papoose shirtless, holding pads for Claressa like a personal trainer who was a little too involved. That's when fans started whispering. Something didn't feel right. At first, Remy tried to keep things classy. She even liked some of Claressa's posts and left a few fire emojis. But insiders say it was all just an act. Behind the scenes, Remy wasn't letting anything slide. In fact, someone close to her claims she even hired a private investigator late last year after noticing Papoose acting different in the group chat. He said Claressa was just helping him stay fit. But how do you explain overnight training sessions, ice baths, and an $8,000 watch he accidentally gave her? Come on now. But Remy isn't the type to make a scene online. She's old school, face-to-face. So when she showed up at that Detroit lounge, she came in like she was ready for war. Dressed in all black, hair perfectly done, and eyes locked in. Claressa was already there, sipping her drink and rocking a sparkly boxing robe like she was untouchable. It didn't take long for the situation to explode. According to someone who claimed they were just the DJ, the whole energy of the room shifted the moment Remy walked in. Even the lights flickered, like the building itself knew what was about to go down. Remy walked straight up to Claressa and said, "Keep smiling, champ. You'll be sipping that drink through a straw after tonight." Claressa stood up immediately. She kicked off her heels, dropped her robe, and pulled out Vaseline, like she came prepared for war. The room froze. Even Papoose looked stunned, as if he wasn't expecting it to go that far. He was heard mumbling, "I just wanted to release a mixtape," before slowly backing into a photo booth like he wanted to disappear. And then, it started. Remy swung first, not with her hand, but with her purse, reportedly a $4,000 clutch. It smacked Claressa on the shoulder. That was all it took. The fight was on. Claressa came back swinging. Remy ducked. The crowd, they didn't stop the fight. Instead, they pulled out their phones. Everyone started recording. Videos popped up, from every angle. Some people even caught it in cinematic mode. Because this is 2025. People don't stop fights, they stream them. There was hair pulling, broken nails, shouting. At one point, Remy yelled, "You can't have him, he's mine!" Claressa shot back, "Girl, he's not even replying to your texts." That's when things got even messier. Remy reached for a champagne bottle. Claressa blocked it using a cake platter. Finally, security tried to step in. but they were apparently Claressa's cousins. So instead of stopping the fight, they just surrounded her like bodyguards, daring anyone to touch her. Papoose, poor guy, tried to calm things down while still holding his cupcake. He whispered, "Can we just talk?" But got bumped by a panicked party guest holding crab legs. "You can't make this stuff up." The fight ended shortly after, but the fallout was just beginning. People screamed. Phones were in the air. Someone even yelled, "World star." Within 30 minutes, Remy V's Claressa was trending all over social media. Twitter, TikTok, Threads, and somehow even old-school blogs came back to life just to talk about it. One viral clip showed Remy being held back by 3 people, screaming, "I built this man's career, and now he's leaving me for some rookie with gloves." Meanwhile, Claressa was seen adjusting her ponytail and sipping champagne like nothing happened. She even smiled at the camera. But it didn't end there. Hours later, a burner account leaked what looked like private text messages between Papoose and Claressa. He allegedly wrote, "You're the calm in my storm. I need peace, not pain. She's still using my Netflix, but I changed the password last week." That was it. The internet lost its mind. People were zooming in on the screenshots, matching nail shapes, syncing timestamps. Then a voice memo surfaced, allegedly Remy, telling someone, "She only has him until I decide I want him back." Remy's fans weren't quiet either. One YouTube channel posted a 9-minute video titled, "10 Signs Claressa Was Always Jealous." Even Lil Kim posted a meme showing Remy aiming a stiletto heel at Claressa's face, captioned, "From the ring to the lounge, it's on." And if that wasn't enough, even Jake Paul got involved. He tweeted, "Claressa's got that jab. Remy better chill. Who's trying to set up a celebrity boxing match?" Finally, Claressa posted an Instagram story, which she deleted later. She was sitting with an ice pack on her shoulder, calmly mouthing the lyrics to Summer Walker's Karma with the caption, "I don't fight over men, but I do respond to disrespect. Know the difference." Still standing. Remy, on the other hand, went silent. No tweets, no posts, just a dark story with a white heart and the words, "Loyalty over everything." But fans aren't done talking. The gossip continues, and the showdown between 2 powerful women over one very confused man is far from over. Whether you think Remy was right to step in, or believe Claressa was just doing her own thing, one thing is for sure. This wasn't just drama. It was a whole event. Tools. It was supposed to be a glamorous event in Detroit. Champagne, laughter, and a $5,000 cake. But instead, it turned into a full-blown disaster that no one saw coming. Or maybe someone did. Let's rewind. Remy Ma walked in that night wearing a fierce outfit inspired by Mortal Kombat, rocking a jacket that read, "Choose Your Fighter, Bronx Edition." It was loud, confident, and full of attitude. But what really went down behind the scenes made that jacket look tame. An anonymous bartender, who says he was fired after pouring Remy one too many shots of Casamigos, revealed what really started the chaos. According to him, the tension didn't begin inside the lounge. It started near the bathrooms, in a quiet hallway, where Remy supposedly cornered Claressa Shields and whispered, "You're smiling a little too hard for someone about to lose. They're veneers." Claressa, trying to stay calm, didn't react right away. But as Remy walked past her, she bumped into her shoulder and muttered, "Give it 6 months. He'll be back home." She was, of course, talking about Papoose. By the time security noticed the escalating tension, it was too late. Inside the main room, things exploded. Remy, hair pulled back like she was in the early 2000s, looked like she was ready to fight for her honor, or something deeper. It all went down right next to the cake. That $5,000 masterpiece, decorated with edible gold and chocolate boxing, gloves, ended up smashed into a speaker during the chaos. The local bakery that made it even posted online, saying they were devastated, but not everyone was upset. Claressa